Hey, it's Larry Hochman, nomoreholdingback.com. I'm a counselor who helps people break through from fear to success. The day after the Chicago Cubs, I think 108 years, something like that, finally won the World Series, and they're going crazy on the north side of Chicago and in a few other places too. And you could trace the success of the team, I'm sure, back to Theo Epstein. And he is the general manager who turned the Red Sox around, so that they finally won the World Series in 2004 and 2007, and as Sergeant Bruce reminds me, 2013. And I'm sure he did the same thing for the Cubs. He instilled a culture of winning, and he instilled it by changing personnel and cutting people who didn't know how to win and replacing them with people who did over the course of time, and he rebuilt everything. So here's my question. What happens to the fans who have thrown down with a team that for 108 years or whatever it is have been lovable losers, and they got to reinvent who they root for? And I kind of get this because I'm a lifelong Mets fan, and for most of my life the Mets were the Mutts, and they were second banana to the Yankees. And when they won the World Series in 1986, they had to reinvent themselves. And the fans, and I know the fans are just kind of on the background, what happens that creates a culture in your own life where you go from preparing to lose to preparing to win? How do you do that? And I think if you look at the Cubs, the same thing that happens. You decide that, first of all, you're tired of being a laughing stock to yourself. You're tired of being somebody's punchline. You see yourself as better, and you start cleaning house. You look at every part of your life. You examine every part of your team, your support system. Are they moving in the same direction as you are? And if they're not, you make changes. Sometimes painful, sometimes not. Always liberating. You laugh at the failures, but you decide that it's what you've done, but it's no longer who you are. And then when you get successful, you own it. You say, this is not an aberration. This is who I am, and this is what I've been waiting for all this time. And you got it. See where that fits in your life. If the Cubs did it 108 years, what's stopping you from creating your own winning streak? nomoreholdingback.com. Get on the newsletter. Talk soon. Bye-bye.